Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, yesterday we shared a story about Faith ODHIAMBO, the LSK president. When Faith ODHIAMBO decided to take a position which she had been appointed to, and then she was appointed as a member of the compensation panel, and she also became the vice chair of that panel, deputizing Professor Makao Mtua. So the issue about Faith ODHIAMBO, which has taken the internet by storm, is that people are arguing whether she should step aside or she should continue with that position. Of course, there are people who believe that this is William Ruto's strategy of trying to muzzle the LSK. But the big question, is that the case? Now, I've seen a couple of people react. Alfred Mutua, many people I've seen on X. If you go to X, the reaction there from multiple people, you realize that people are divided. The opinions are divided on whether she should stay put or she should leave office. Now, talking about leaving office, there's a lawyer by the name Levi Munyeri who has accused Faith ODHIAMBO of betraying the society's independence, and he threatened to trigger her ouster. But if you look at this, the defense that Faith ODHIAMBO mounted on her decision, she insisted that she joined to ease the suffering of families torn apart by deadly protests. So the big question that I still pose to you, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with Faith ODHIAMBO's decision? I have seen your reactions and I'm going to sample a few in this analysis. So before we go into this looming petition that is supposed to be submitted, a petition on removal of Faith ODHIAMBO from the LSK position, kindly allow me to appreciate you for the support you've been giving this channel ever since we started. If you wish to support us, just like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. If at all this petition is fronted to remove Faith ODHIAMBO, there are people who don't like her. But again, there are people who didn't vote for her. They voted for the opponent. There are people who have become enemies in the process of Faith ODHIAMBO becoming the president of the LSK. There are people who now will not vote for her because she has joined the panel that RUTO formed. And because maybe there will be a move to try to protect the face of LSK. If a petition is fronted right now, then most likely the predicament that Nelson Harvey faced is going to face, Faith ODHIAMBO is going to face the same predicament. And most likely, she's going to be removed from that position. Of course, I'm not praying for her removal, and I'm not praying for her to continue staying in that compensation panel. But I've seen your reactions, and I can say that people are divided. Opinions are divided over her continual stay or her removal. What do you think about this petition that is looming? Lawyer Levi Munyeri, honestly speaking, has found an opportunity to remove Faith ODHIAMBO. If at all he has been ambitious, ambitious over this move, then most likely this is going to be actualized. But honestly speaking, I've been sampling the reactions from you. Now, going by the reactions from many people, ladies and gentlemen, it's as if RUTO used this opportunity to try to muzzle, LSK voice, so that LSK isiongee sana critically about issues za abductions, issues za police brutality. Because if you look at all the organs, Law Society of Kenya, the NGOs, various of them, they have been very critical on this matter of police brutality. And one of those people who protected many people in courts are LSK president. I give kudos to her. I still maintain that she has done the best. If you look at all these LSK presidents who've been there, I think yeye ameonyesha ujasiri mwingine wa hali ya juu kabisa, na amekuwa ni chini kabisa na watu, as opposed to hao wengine kina Nelson Harvey ambao walikuwa wamejiweka juu kabisa. Nelson Harvey hakuwahi kufanya kazi venye huyu amefanya. Tuseme ukweli. Si ati nini, lakini kusema ukweli, Faith ODHIAMBO amejaribu kadri uwezo wake. Tuseme kwamba basi hii mistake amefanya labda hiyo ni kwamba amejoin hii panel, lakini ukitafakari sababu zake za kutaka kujoin hii panel, anasema yeye afanyii Ruto, yeye anafanyia wale watu ambao waliathirika, because there was another argument. People were saying that if this panel ni makosa were formed, someone was trying to bring about an example of Mau Mau formation that sought compensations from the British government over what happened initially. You know, there was that argument. So someone was trying to liken ile issue ya Mau Mau na hii issue ya yale maafa ambayo yalitokea kwa sababu ya maandamano. Remember, katika ile committee wale ambao watakuwa pale, si ati wale ambao waliuliwa peke yake. Kuna wale walikuwa maimed, kuna wale walikuwa wanafanya kazi lakini because of police brutality they cannot work anymore. Kuna hao pia wako hapo, sio wale ambao waliuliwa peke yake. So someone was trying to argue that how come this committee, hii ni kama ile committee ya matanga. Kwa nini committee ya matanga inachukiwa sana na kuna zile committee za matanga zingine za kawaida hazichukiwi? Kwa sababu hii ni kama committee ya matanga. Kwa sababu at the end of the day hii committee ni kutafuta mtapata usaidizi aje, mtakuwa favor aje, kwa sababu matanga ilishafanyika. Sasa kuna ile mchango wa serikali kwa nyinyi, you know. And then there's another argument, who is going to bargain on behalf of these people? You know, if Alfred, if Makao Mutua being the chair, yuko pale kwa niaba ya serikali, because yeye ni advisor wa Ruto. Ukimwachia yeye ndiye awe pale kama anafanya hiyo argument na wale members peke yake, so unaona kwamba kutakuwa na changamoto kubwa sana. So mimi naona kwamba kulikuwa kuna umuhimu wa mtu wa sheria kuwa pale ili a push for hawa watu compensation. Honestly speaking, the people were there, wale ambao wameletwa pale kama waathiriwa, the victims. Some of them, in fact most of them believe in Faith Odhiambo as opposed to mtu kama Makao Mutua. Makao Mutua hawamwamini sana kwa sababu yeye ni mtu ambaye anarepresent serikali, lakini LSK inakuwa represented na Faith Odhiambo. Na sasa kama Faith Odhiambo ni mtu ambaye amekuwa akisukuma hizi kesi kotini, wapi, abductions zote, yeye ndiye aseme kwamba hawa watu hamjawafidia vizuri. Unajua yeye atakwenda the legal aspect of it, atakuwa anaileta pale, hawa watu hamjawacompensate vizuri, hawa watu hamjafanya hivi vizuri. So I think if I look at the contribution of Faith Odhiambo upfront, ni kama ita border around what kind of compensation are supposed to be channeled. Now she's most likely going to be defending these people. So the ouster move by lawyer Levy, whether do you think it's good if that lawyer fronts that petition to remove Faith Odhiambo as a LSK president? But again, let's look at this matter from this angle. If they remove LSK president, Faith Odhiambo, what is going to happen? Does it mean that she's going to lose this position in the compensation panel? I don't think so. So based on this move by the lawyer, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree that Faith Odhiambo should be removed as LSK president simply because she accepted to be in that panel that is going to seek for compensation of the victims? Do you think she should be removed from office because of that reason? Just go below in the comment section and help us understand what you think about this growing debate. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.